When the 11 apostles of Jesus' day met to choose a man to replace Judas Iscariot, Peter stated that the new apostle must be a witness with us of Christ's resurrection. The prophets, seers, and revelators of our days are also special witnesses of the name of Christ in all the world. They publicly declared their testimony in the living Christ, the testimony of the apostles on January 1st, 2000. As we commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ 2 millennia ago, we offer our testimony of the reality of his matchless life and the infinite virtue of his great atoning sacrifice. None other has had so profound an influence upon all who have lived and will yet live upon the earth.
He was the great Jehovah of the Old Testament, the Messiah of the New. Under the direction of his Father, he was the creator of the earth. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made.
Though sinless, he was baptized to fulfill all righteousness. He went about doing good, yet was despised for it. His gospel was a message of peace and goodwill. He entreated all to follow his example.
He walked the roads of Palestine, healing the sick, causing the blind to see, and raising the dead. He taught the truths of eternity, the reality of our premortal existence, the purpose of our life on earth, and the potential for the sons and daughters of God in the life to come.
He instituted the sacrifice as a reminder of his great atoning sacrifice. He was arrested and condemned on spurious charges, convicted to satisfy a mob, and sentenced to die on Calvary's cross.
He gave his gift to life atone for the sins of all mankind. His gift was a great vigorous gift in behalf of all who would ever live upon the earth.
We solemnly testify that his life, which is central to all human history, neither began in Bethlehem nor concluded on Calvary. He was the firstborn of the Father, the only begotten Son in the flesh, the Redeemer of the world.
He rose from the grave to become the first fruits of them that slept. As risen Lord, he visited among those he had loved in life. He also ministered among his other sheep in ancient America.
In the modern world, he and his father appeared to the boy Joseph Smith, ushering in the long-promised dispensation of the fullness of time. Of the living Christ, the prophet Joseph wrote, "His eyes were as a flame of fire, the hair on his head was white like the pure snow. His countenance shone above the brightness of the sun, and his voice was as the sound of the rushing of great waters, even the voice of Jehovah, saying,
I am the first and the last. I am he who liveth. I am he who was slain. I am your advocate to the Father."
Of him the prophet also declared, "And now after the many testimonies which have been given of him, this is the testimony, last of all, which we give of him, that he lives."
For we saw him even on the right hand of God, and we heard the voice bearing record that he is the only begotten of the Father.
That by him, and through him, and of him, the worlds are and were created, and the inhabitants thereof are begotten sons and daughters unto God.
We declare in words of solemnity that his priesthood and his church have been restored upon the earth, built upon the foundation of apostles and prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone.
That he will someday return to earth, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together.
He will rule as King of kings and reign as Lord of lords, and every knee shall bend, and every tongue shall speak and worship before him. Each of us will stand to be judged of him according to our works and the desires of our hearts.
We bear testimony as he duly ordained apostles, that Jesus is the living Christ, the immortal Son of God. He is the great King Emmanuel, who stands today on the right hand of his Father. He is the light, the life, and the hope of the world. His way is the path that leads to happiness in this life and eternal life in the world to come. God be thanked for the matchless gift of his divine Son.
I am a child of God, and he has sent me here, has given me an earthly home, with parents kind and dear. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me, help me find the way. Teach me all that I must do to live with him someday. I am a child of God, rich blessings are in store. If I but learn to do his will, I'll live with him once more. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me, help me find the way. Teach me all that I must do to live with him someday. I am a child of God, and so my needs are great. If I but learn to do his will, I'll live with him once more. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me, help me find the way. Teach me all that I must do to live with him someday.
He's the one who healed the leper and who brought the dead to life.
He's the one who fed the hungry and who gave the blind their sight.
He's the one who walked on water, then he brought them safe to shore.
And whenever you may need him, he's the one you're looking for.
So let him in. will take away your pain.
When you feel His love, you'll never be the same. Come unto Christ, come unto Him,
And by His grace be made holy again.
He's calling your name. He's waiting for you with arms open wide. Come unto Christ.
He's the one who taught forgiveness and who showed a better way. He's the one who helps the hopeless and those who've gone astray.
He's the Savior and Redeemer, the bread of life, the Prince of Peace. If you're hungry, lost, or captive, He's the one who set you free. So let Him in.
And you'll remember who you are. He will mold your life and change your willing heart. Come unto Christ, come unto Him, and by His grace be made holy again.
He's calling your name. He's waiting for you with arms open wide. Come unto Christ, and you will find eternal life. Come unto Christ, come unto Him, and by His grace be made holy again. He's calling your name. He's waiting for you with arms open wide. Come unto I have felt His light, and I have felt His peace, stronger than anything. If I could shout to all the world, bring His truth to every man, I would wear away my life to say, He is the way, He is the light, He is life. No other road, no other name has power to save. to me. How I love the one who lives. If I could sound his holy name and kindle someone's faith, I would wear away my life to save. He is the way, he is the light, he is life. No other road, no other name has power to save. I testify with every breath I breathe, with all my faith. He is the way, light and life, joy and peace, living hope, hands of mercy, power, growth, truth and strength, love and progress, goodness, grace. He is the road, he is the path, he is the gate, he is the way.
I'll believe in him all my life, though the world turns him away. How could I begin to doubt in him? No one else could be more real to me. I'll remember him every day, why he lived and why he died. And when I'm faced with sin, I will turn to him. If I seek him, I shall find. I'll believe in him. I'll believe in him. And this I'll prove in all I do. So when he comes again, he will call me friend. As I breathe, I'll believe in I will follow him through the years. I will make his word my own. Keep his words with me. Love my enemy. Live to help my neighbor home. I'll believe in him. I'll believe in him. And As I breathe, I'll believe in Him. He has won me with His love. He has given me so much. And for as long as I live, I will say it again and again. I believe in Him. I believe in Him. And this I'll prove in all I do. So when He comes again, He will call me friend. As I